Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you.
Oh,
No, I can't.
all right, bet. Okay, okay. Can you hear the game audio fine in the background?
Yes, but I can hear myself as well.
I know you can hear yourself because I have you next to the mic. I'm getting ready to put you in my ear. I just want to make sure that you can hear the game audio as well as me. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. I'm getting ready to put you in my ear right now. Can you hear me? Alright, y'all, welcome to Big Dog Gaming. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy JT, Big Dog himself. Y'all already know what it is. Here's what we're gonna do. So this game right here is one of my favorites. This is Mass Effect. I love this trilogy. We're gonna go from 1 to 2 to 3. We're gonna let the storyline carry over. All the choices that we make are gonna carry over. This was one of the first RPGs that I played, and I really like this game. So I hope y'all rock with it too. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We about to get into it. You already know what we're doing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through and look at the settings real quick. English voiceovers, we're gonna leave that on. We're gonna leave that off rather. Keep that there. Controller vibrations, leave that on. Gameplay feedback, we'll leave that on too. Alright, so everything else looks like everything. We're gonna start a brand new fresh play. Here we go. Everybody buckle up, twist up, roll up, pour up, do whatever you gotta do. But we get ready to take and jump into the stuff. You already know. Stop laughing at me. Leave me alone. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna start a new career. Let's make sure that the extras and all of this stuff is good. Always make sure that y'all go through. Look, and I know these graphics look a little dated, but keep in mind, this is a remaster. Mass Effect came out in like mid 2000s for Xbox. So, you know, I didn't get to play it because I was a PlayStation dude. I'm still am a PlayStation dude. You know, everybody in my squad got PlayStations with the exception of maybe 3 people that I think that have Xbox, but we trying to convert them over. Eventually we might get them. If we do, cool. If not, oh well, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so here we go. We get ready to get into it. We're gonna leave the subtitles on and everything just in case. Yeah, tutorials, we need that. Autosave is a key feature that you will definitely want for any RPG that you play. Look, alright, so let me get into this while we get ready to start this game. I just want to get into this real quick. A lot of y'all don't realize and take for granted that autosave feature. There was a time where you used to have to manually save everything, and if you don't come from that era, I don't know what to tell you. Just don't take autosave for granted. I'm telling you that now. But here we go. We get ready to start the new career. We get ready to design Commander Shepard. You know, Commander Shepard, one of the greatest protagonists of video game history.
Establishing secure connection.
We get ready to go ahead, get him set up and see what he looked like.
Connection confirmed.
Let's see. What do we want? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna leave his name as John. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna leave his name as John. We're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. What we gonna call him? What we gonna call him, y'all? What we gonna call him? We need a strong. You know what? We gonna give him one of them old black names. His name gonna be Ezekiel. Ezekiel Shepard. That's his name. Shout out to Ezekiel.
Construction complete.
Nope. Wait. Nope.
Please log
Hold
in
up, Zeke.
to access your profile.
We gotta do it like this. I'm sorry. That's what it is. Yes, Zeke.
Please
there we
log
go.
in to access your
Shout
profile.
out to Zeke.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please
Okay,
reconstruct
what we
profile.
got here? What we got here?
Confirm pre-service history.
So, the thing about Mass Effect that y'all are gonna learn is that Mass Effect is very detailed with the story that it lays out. This is why I really love RPGs as much as I do, because of the story that it gives you. So we're gonna take time to really construct this. Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. So that's as a spacer. All right, a colonist. You were born and raised in Mindwar, whatever the hell. Okay, so look, can we get whatever? We'll leave that alone. A small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided the same place that he grew up in. I ain't butchering that shit. Slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted in the military a few years later. Okay, Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I have actually went with all of these before, because I have played this. There is, to me, I'm more partial to the spacer because I like the backstory more, and you'll see why. There's little things that happen depending on what you select. You get little Easter eggs or little, the story changes a little bit, just little minor things. But yeah, we're gonna go with spacer on this one.
Psychological profile.
Right here, this is his psychological profile. You know, what type of dude is Ezekiel Shepard, right? So here we're going. Soul survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you failed. Now you alone are left to tell the tale. All right, war hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you a medal and recognition from the Alliance fleet. All right. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculated, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers weary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. So I'm going to go with ruthless because I don't think I've ever done a ruthless psychological profile, and I'm curious to see what happens. Got you. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go with ruthless. All right. Now, military specialization. What kind of This is important because with this right here, this is where you get to decide, like, if you like what type of armor you're going to use throughout this game. If you have powers or anything like that. If you're a biotic or if you're a tech guy or if you're a mixture, a hybrid or whatever. This is what this is. So this is very important if you haven't played this game. This is very important to go ahead and make sure that you understand what you're getting into. Soldiers use heavy. I'm not going to read this right here. You can read it if you want to, but soldiers, you basically use heavy armor to medium armor. If I'm not mistaken, I think they use the assault rifles and sniper rifles, if I'm not mistaken. Engineers, they rely on their Omni tool, which is the yellow thing there on his arm that you'll see. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols, so that right there gives you that. They also disrupt enemy shields, enemy weaponry, modify tech equipment, things like that. Okay, adepts, these are biotic specialists. That little glowy thing right there, yeah, that's key. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic power. They can use their biotic powers to lift or throw objects. Shield squads, they specialize in pistols. They can only wear light armor. That's the only thing about this I don't like. But There's a cheat, and I will tell you what the cheat is. Infiltrator here. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing and disabling enemies from long range. These are the snipers, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, specialize in pistols, sniper rifles, and wear medium armor. Sentinels, they don't have any specialized weapons. They can do anything pretty much as far as weaponries, but they use light armor. They disrupt biotics and tech attacks. So, you know, what you want to use. Vanguard. Biotic warriors combined, you know, they use pistols and shotguns and all of that. But we normally I wanted to go with a biotic, but because of the fact that they only specialize in pistols and wear light armor, I believe in wearing heavy armor throughout the first game because I think it looks better and I like the properties better. So we're gonna go with soldier.
Confirm facial identification.
And we're gonna change the appearance because, you know, not that there's anything wrong with it, but just not for your boy, you feel me? Alright, so, and keep in mind, this is dated like a motherfucker. So, just bear with me here. Bear with me. What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Alright, yo, this is dumb. I don't like this at all. Damn, he dark. No, we're not doing that. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, yeah, we gotta try to yeah, this is getting ready to get bad, cause I don't know what we're doing here. What the hell is this? Alright, oh, there we go. We'll do that, and we'll darken him up a little bit. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, gotta give shout out to the brothers. You know, ain't nothing wrong with the others. Just giving a shout out to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just how it is. It's just how it is. Ain't nothing wrong with the others. We just giving a shout out to the brothers. You know. Yeah. And the rest of that, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Jaw. Yeah, we're gonna make it to where. Hold on. Hair. Okay, so we're gonna leave the hair because this is, like I said, this is mid 2000s, y'all. They ain't got like a bunch. They ain't got a lot of hairstyles, and they never did have a lot of hairstyles, especially for us, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so we pretty much have it, I do believe. We're gonna change this beard a little bit. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with that. All right. So scars. Okay. What I wanna use. We're gonna use that one.
Profile
Finalize.
reconstruction complete.
That is. Everybody, meet Ezekiel Shepherd. All right, Ezekiel Shepherd. We get ready to take a journey with Ezekiel Shepherd. All right, so here we go. Everybody, sit back. We're gonna play this on normal. We're not gonna do auto level up. We're gonna do scaling. You know. Remains the same, but the number of levels is double. Okay, leave that on. Leave that on. Okay. Here we go. Everybody get ready. So we're gonna let this play.
Well,
everybody
what
sit
about
back.
Shepard? He's
Enjoy the ride.
Lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
And I just want to give a shout out real quick. I'll do it after this. Just a second.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so here's the other thing that I like about Mass Effect, y'all. This is dialogue based. Every decision you make leads to a personality change. See, right there, it's telling you about the conversation wheel and all of that good stuff. So yeah, but these right here really determine how your characters react. It's dialogue based. I'm sure if y'all are gamers, y'all are aware of how this works, but this was really one of the first games that did this, and did it to this degree. Let me say that it did it to this degree. Not many had this, but yeah. So we're gonna go with we're gonna be nice to the crew. We're gonna be nice to the crew.
Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real
Shout out to
action
Dr.
usually ends
Chakwa.
with me patching up crew members
What
in
we
the
got
infirmary.
here? Alright. Let's see.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Okay, so this is another thing too about this game. When you get these dialogue options, sometimes they're linear. Usually if it's on this side of the screen here, it's going to be a final option. Sometimes these are final options, but anytime you see investigate, it lets you probe the conversation more in order to get more information. Sometimes that can be beneficial in making a decision in the moment. Also, it can help you make a decision later on. You'll find out what I mean.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protected at any
Sounds
cost.
like the Spectres are a little bit of CIA, FBI, Delta Force, Navy SEAL hybrids in space. That's what I just got from that. There's follow-up questions on certain things, like there's no human Spectres. That's dangerous. These are just follow-up questions. They always lead somewhere. But you can ask all of these questions, all of these dialogue options. And like I said, all of it is just there to give you info and help you learn about the story.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Alright, so we're back where we go, and I want to get back to this. If you ever want to get back to an option that you missed and it's like that, go back to the original dialogue. You can skip by hitting square, or I don't know how it is for Xbox. I think that's A for y'all, or X for y'all. I don't fucking know. You understand? The button that's on the left, that's above the button on the bottom, and under the button on the top to the left on the button side. You know what I'm talking about. Hit that one. That'll do it.
Why don't we have any of
Spectres usually come from the council race.
Well, you did on Torfin. That's what they're looking for.
So
Success
now
at
we're
any
back
cost,
to these
ruthless
choices right
efficiency,
here.
show no
This is
mercy.
the choices I was talking about. Sometimes you can engineer your way back to a conversation, and this is one of the ways to do it. Anytime that you see a conversation here and the investigate option is still there and you select something else and then it goes away, just go back to the conversation that started it, and you can go back to it in order to get, and you can return and say this. Let's see.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
There we go.
No,
Shout
I
out to
didn't-
ESPN, by the way.
Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
And now we've completed all the dialogue options in this situation here. So we're gonna say goodbye.
Goodbye, Commander.
Look at that. We've got XP points by doing nothing but just talking. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Look at this. First of all, I want to say that this is a